Okay, we are testing. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing. Testing 1, 2, 3. Do we have anybody out there that could help me with the test run? I should have emailed one of you. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Do we have anyone out there who? Oh, great. I gotta put on my glasses so I can see the Sarah, Kara, and there you are, Teresa. Awesome. So, first of all, can you hear me? You can hear me. Fantastic. All right, now this is really good. So, Teresa, the only thing we have to figure out is how the heck we did the because see, the problem is with this. Hang on a minute. Engage with their audience. No, my laptop. Here's the problem. The laptop, they don't have the same features. Believe it or not, I can't add any guests. But all I have to do now is figure out how we did it with Zoom. So what I'm going to do is I believe what I did was I set the stream just like we have it set now. And then I went into Zoom. Which has my channel added. So later on tonight, you're going to see another test run. By the way, how's everybody? Does anyone want me to do a quick reading? Since we're here. Teresa, do you want me to look at anything? I owe you a reading. Or Sarah Ann? Yeah, let me try the muting and stuff. Hang on. In case I have to cough. Hang on, I'm going to try to mute myself. Okay, could you hear me coughing? Okay, we're doing a reading for Teresa and for Sarah, all right? Oh, so this is great. So far, things are good, technically. All right, so now I'm in the living room, so the cats may be jumping up. So I'm going to start with Teresa, and then we're going to do Sarah. So Sarah Ann, stick around, okay? Sorry, I just sneezed. Tinkerbell is bound to jump up on the table. So just don't be alarmed if you suddenly see a black animal jumping up on the table. All right, so Teresa first, and then I love your name, Sarah. Sarah, I realize I'm probably mispronouncing it, so just forgive me. Now, Teresa, let's see how good my memory is. Teresa is a psychic Pisces. There she is. There's Tink, honey. Tink just wanted to say hi to Tink. I love you so much. Maybe Tink wants to say hi to Teresa. Aww. He's a mommy's precious baby. He's mommy's precious baby. Thank you, Sarah, for telling me that. Honey, do you think, oh, thanks for the little cat. Do you think that you could just lie on the couch while Mommy does the readings? Could you do you think you could do that just for Mommy? You're so delicious. You're so delicious. Oh, I'm going to eat you for my supper. Okay, just kidding. All right, now Teresa is, thank you, Teresa. Teresa is Virgo rising. Correct me if I'm wrong about any of this. I know that you have Libra in your chart. I believe it's Moon in Libra. And there is Aquarius in the top part of your chart, I think. It may be Venus in Aquarius. Okay, Teresa, give me a score now and let me know how well I did. Thank you, Sarah Ann. You were thinking of me this morning. That's pretty amazing. That's Sarah, that's pretty amazing because I haven't been here in so long. Okay, honey, that's number 2. Wow, I have to tell you something really funny. So earlier when I was trying to record, I recorded 2 kind of very complicated readings for Aquarius. My God. I had pre-shuffle. I did about 10 times. Couldn't figure out what it was. But anyway, Tinkerbell kept jumping up on the table. So I have felt bad about it, but I had to put her in my bedroom. Well, guess what she did? She climbed out the window and came back in through I have a little cat door. Within seconds, she was staring right at me. I was like, what the hell? How did you do that? It was very cute. All right, we got to focus on Teresa. She's so smart. It's absolutely incredible. Can I please see who is thinking about Teresa right now? Who is thinking about Teresa right now? Who is feeling, I want to see the strongest emotions. Oh, look at the Scorpio energy. There may be somebody new, though. Look at the Scorpio energy there. Anyway, thank you, Stroke Guy. All right, so in 2 and 6, show me outside thoughts and feelings toward Teresa. So this is not coming from Teresa. Teresa, I swear to God, look at this. Look at the King of Cups there. Bet you that's that Scorpio guy. All right. I said 2 and 6, right? Okay, so in 6. Thank you, Stroke Guy. In 5 more. Focus, Emma. In 4. In 3. In 2. And in 1. Show me. No, it's him for sure. It's him. Look at that. Looky, looky, looky. So that, I believe, is your Scorpio. Now, let's see how. So he's definitely feeling emotional. But, I mean, it's impossible to figure out how this guy is feeling because he doesn't, how the King of Cups, the thing about this guy is he is a master at hiding his feelings. You can never figure out. Okay, let's keep going. Notice how Pisces energy is over there. All right. Show me a little bit more. That's a little woolly, by the way. Show me a little bit more about how this man is feeling. Ooh, sexual energy there. Show me how he's thinking and feeling. I was thinking about the past. Yeah, I was thinking, and by the way, it's definitely that Scorpio, that Sun in Scorpio. So he could be angry with himself about the past. Show me a little bit more. Yeah, because he had this opportunity in the past. Look at this. You know, there was a right time. He could be angry with himself about just being too. Yeah, he was. You know, he was devil may care. He was being a show off here. Um, let's keep going. What he's thinking here, Teresa, is why the hell would she take this opportunity if I was offering her this? You know, little spreading myself thin. Show me a little bit more. He was pretending, you know, to be, yeah, he's definitely thinking about the past. Boy, this is typical Scorpio. They really beat themselves up over the past. Yeah, no. Boy. So there's something that he's realizes harsh truth about the past. Screwed up in the past. Screwed up in the past. Ooh, hoo, hoo. He's very traditional feelings for you. Show me more. That's him. 100% here. There's Mars and Scorpio there. So he's feeling really, he's regretting. He feels like he ruined things. So you were the real thing here with the Ten of Pentacles. He feels like he ruined it. Let's ask what he knows he did wrong. All right. Scorpios can brood over things for years. What is he regretting here? How and what does he think? Judgment. So it could be the way that you know he came across. So to you, and so he could feel like, of course. Okay, there's a couple. Yeah, it's what he said. Oh no, he's thinking about what you said. He's thinking about what you said because I think you might have put him in his place. And the thing is, what's really beautiful is this is called straightforward communication. Straightforward communication, and that's what Teresa. It's very, very aligned and everything aligned. Very, very positive, but it's straightforward communication. It's not the way that Scorpio. Hi, Sovereign Star. I love that name, Sovereign Star. Show me a little bit more about what he's. Yeah, he was surprised. He was really gobsmacked. These are both cards of Scorpio, Teresa. Both cards, Venus and Scorpio, and that's a major arcana card of Scorpio. So yeah, he was really, yeah, and there you are, the stable. You said you were looking for something stable, you know. Show me a little bit more. Another card was trying to come out, and he acted like this. He in and out, not very stable. Show me a little bit more. Yeah, and he was trying, he thought that would work. You see? Because it works on everybody else. Mother Teresa, yeah, she is that wise. He thought that would work. He wanted to have a roll in the hay. Show me more. Yeah, and what he's regretting here is being a little devil. Yeah. He was a bad boy. Show me a little bit more. Yeah, and off she went. Bye-bye. Yeah. So, all right, Scorpio. Now, can we get him out of this brooding? Let's switch decks and just see what he's planning on doing. Don't be surprised if he's in the Seven of Coins, because he's probably still trying to figure out what the hell did look at that. I know you're Pisces, but he still has hope. Ooh, Four of Wands. Wow. All right. Now look, Scorpio, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? That's exactly what she was doing, Sarah. Nice comment. Scorpio, what are you going to do? There's 3 coming out. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Well, he's trying to figure out, okay, so here's what's going on here. So he does want to, come in again with this properly. All right. But here's the problem. He's wondering what the hell you're going to think. There's you. Yeah. He has no clue. Yeah. And he thinks that you're going to be surprised that he actually wants something romantic. All right. So that's good, though. Show me a little bit more about what he's going to do. He feels like he ruined everything there with the 10 of Swords. What are you going to do? Yeah, see, do you see this lack of confidence here? The 10 of Swords, so he knows he can't do this. He knows he can't be aggressive. Let's keep going. I want everyone to just remember the aces with the fists are masculine energies. This can be a demand, take it now, you know. the the Ace of Swords has a fist as well. So they're masculine. Okay, so what does he have planned in mind? Oh, he's gonna whip something up. Good boy. He wants to impress you. See, he doesn't want to fail here. He doesn't want to fail. He wants to win. So how are you gonna do? So how are you gonna do this? Or 3 coming out. You can't do that. There he is. High Priestess. He knows you're not going to have sex with him. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, so he knows he can't. Teresa's coming out as the virginal, unattainable woman, the High Priestess, which is very Pisces-like. But he wants it. He wants a victory here. He wants to get control over this. How are you going to get control? Well, it's going to start with some kind of a message here. Some kind of a message. Now, back here, he's got, he has a lot of people after him, but he's not interested in them. Let's just keep going. Either that or he's worried that you have a lot of suitors. He may think that he has to come out above these people. So how is he going to come out above these people? There's a rolled up scroll there. Could be a formal invitation. How is he going to come out above those people in the 5 of Wands? How does he figure he's going to do this? I missed the card. He knows everything's up to you. Hang on now. There's a card here that I've got to get. And he's worried you're going to refuse him here. Yeah, he doesn't want to be refused. Boy, does he ever not like rejection. Yeah. So he knows that you turn down just about everybody. How is he gonna come out above? Oh, he's in this. I can't. He's wallowing here. He's trying to make a plan here. I'm going to switch back to the other deck so you can see what's actually going on here. He feels powerless. He's moping. Because he just feels like you're not going to be interested no matter what. And here he is walking away in resignation. Come on, Scorpio. Switch decks. Hang on, I'm gonna get my cheat deck out for a second. I'm just gonna roll this deck. He's working on his immature behaviors. There's so much I want to tell you. I wish you were here with me. He's got passion. I keep getting this, Teresa, that he's working on his immature behaviors. Please be patient. All right, hang on. You roll another part of the deck. What's his plan here? What's his plan here? I want you, but I'm still struggling with insecurities. No, yeah, look at this. You are the first person to make me feel this way. Poor guy. I'm going to get the other part of the cheat deck. Problem with this deck is there's not a lot of action cards, but I can usually tell. Oops. Hang on, now I'm just going to reach for the. It's way across the table there. Oops. All right. Sorry, guys, I'm just reaching. All right. What action? Oh, I miss you. I need time to work out what to do and say so I don't mess everything up. He's taking his time, that's for sure. Silent treatment. Yeah, he feels like you're his soulmate. Well, look at this. This just came up twice. Our story isn't over yet. So he may not quite know what he's going to do. Ooh, I just I just I love you. I just picked up the deck. Okay, now what are you going to do? There's something I'm hiding from you. Oh, that's I don't want anyone else in my life but you. I wish I could take it back. See, back into this moping thing. That's how he behaved. Well, you can't take it back. I don't want anyone else in my life but you. And I wish I could take it back. Keeps coming up. This is very typical of Scorpio to get stuck in a rut. Um, so let's see if we can get another deck. Let's get the magic deck. And let's hope for some pages because, these would be messages. Ah, good, good advice, Sarah. What action is he thinking about taking? Okay, so we've got the magician again, which is great. This is her with her guards up. So the magician is wanting to make something happen and him feeling like I can do this. Yeah, he's very worried about being heartbroken. See, if you reject him, if he gets rejected by you again, he's going to really go through some heartbreak. All right, so he's doing some soul searching here. He may be thinking to himself, well, the only, it's a risk I've got to take. What action is he thinking about taking? The lot coming out here? So, all right, 10 of Cups, nice. I knew it. There he is in the 7 of Pence. I knew it. There's the future. There he is in the 5 of Cups again. And there he is doing some soul searching. So what he's doing right now, Teresa, is this. And remember how I said we're going to see the 7 of Pentacles? He's at a pause. So this is a man who is trying to figure out what in the name of God he's going to do. Okay, there's the 10 of Cups, which is Mars and Pisces. All right. I do believe with the 3 of Wands, it's really good. Now that's what I wanted to see. Remember how I said I wanted to see some pages in this deck? The pages come out as princes. So that's the Prince of Wands. That's a message from a man. So this is good. Now I am going to get the book and just see what the Prince of Wands, hi, my love, is planning on doing. Can you give me 1 second because I'm going to go into the other room and get the guide for this deck because it's very different. Just hang on 1 second. Okay, I found it. Now, so this is what he's planning on doing. All right, let's just see what this is. I need to put on my glasses here. I find it interesting that Tink is up here because I think it's a good sign, Teresa. All right. So it's the Prince of Wands. All right. The Prince of Wands enjoys the dignity and regal presence of the noble lion. He holds his powers in check, though preferring the feline restraint of the great cat to its forcefulness. Like the lion, he does not believe in wasted movement and will not be hurried. Tell me about it. He encourages even balance and even-handedness. He is a true navigator. His double staves help to find the best route, the right path. So he is trying to figure out how the heck to move forward. I'm just trying to see if I can. This is really good. He's proud. So he's navigating. All right, so let's just keep going. I like the fact that it's right next to the Hermit, because this is definitely somebody who is spending some time alone and really looking, at what they've done. Tink, honey, if you just, yeah, you're okay if you just stay right there, all right? And I love you so much. This is plan here for action. Come on, Scorp. Plan for action. He's going to come toward you. He sees you as the Queen of Wands, which is really beautiful, by the way. I just want to read you something about the Queen of Wands, the way that he sees you, which is really awesome. Just give me a moment. The reason why I'm looking this up is because it's this is the light tarot of the light and shadow. That meanings are very different from the other decks. So, oh, honey, you can't step on the keys. Oh my goodness, she's on the keyboard. Hang on, sweetheart. Oh, okay. Do I still have everybody? She was just stepping on the keyboard. I'd be really. Are we all still here? Can you guys all still hear me? I don't think she actually stepped on. Okay, awesome. Now, just a moment now. I just want to read this to you. Thank you, Sarah Ann. Just want to read to you. The embodiment of the element of fire, the Queen of Wands nourishes all the characteristics of the fiery temperament: passion, inspiration, brilliance, vitality. She bestows courage and resolve. She promises success even in difficult situations. This card may signal the presence in the questioner's life of someone who resembles her, a woman of fiery character marked by fervent feelings, vivid enthusiasm, and an ardor for life. So you may think that intellectual personality, she can be forceful if necessary. The leopard crouching on a huge sunflower is her animal, an elegant creature, graceful in movement, but capable of real ferocity. She is fierce, but she has a preserving and nurturing nature. I think that's pretty awesome. So he's really, really interested in you. But notice how she's coming out as a queen and he's coming out as a prince here. So, it makes sense because I'm just reading Sarah's. Yeah, that's a good question. Let's look at his intentions toward Teresa. I do believe that after all of this, yeah, no, they're good. And I'll tell you why. Do you see the Six of Pentacles? Now, let me read this to you. Remember when I said that this deck is very different from the other decks? Well, listen to what the Six of Pentacles means in this deck, and just to prove it to you. Attainment, fulfillment, accomplishment, the dynamic design of life, the interaction and interplay of elements, the fruitfulness of the chain of being, like the vitality inherent in the building blocks of the DNA molecule. So, it's completely different. It has absolutely nothing to do with the Six of Pentacles in the regular deck. So I think he feels like you guys are a phenomenally good mix. He may want to, strive to sort of be able to, mix with you. Yeah, so he's over here, he's imagining the Seven of Cups. He's trying to figure out if he can. Oh, sorry guys. This deck is so hard to handle. Show me now. Yeah, he's just very stressed. I mean, his intentions are the Four of Wands, but he's stressed like the dickens here. So with the Four of Wands, you can't get any better than that. In this deck, harvest, completion, consummation, the satisfying high point of the cycle of planting and planning, reaping and completing, social rite of passage, ceremonial celebration, bridging differences, crossing from the past to the future, progressing to a new stage. So his intentions are excellent, but his confidence is very low. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to roll the Moonology deck. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Emotions are running high. Adjustments are required. Yeah, meditate and contemplate, which is the card of Pisces. Emotions are running high. So I keep getting that. Why are emotions running high? Why? Because prosperity lies ahead. So when can we expect this? Look at the bigger picture. When can we expect? Are we allowed to see? I should roll the dice for this. Are we allowed to see when can we expect? The energy is gaining momentum. Look at the bigger picture. The opposite of Sag is the opposite of Sag, I believe, is Gemini. He doesn't have much time left because we're at the very end of Gemini season. Full moon, and believe it or not, the full moons, a new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. It can't be that long away, but it could be this is very good, by the way, and the energy is gaining momentum. So I think that what's happening with him is something's building up to the point where, oh geez, this is really good. I'm seeing a lot of eclipses. A new start is coming. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon. So new moons are 15 days apart from the full moons. I just thought there's 11 on the board, 11 people and 11 likes. Teresa, how do you like that? Let's get one card of advice for Teresa and Scorpio, and then we're going to do Sarah. I keep having to go into the other room to get the not in the tarot room right now. All right. So let's get some guidance from Spirit about this connection. Is that right, Teresa? That's awesome. It's really, really good. All right, so some guidance. I'm going to use 3 oracle decks. All All right, so what is something that Teresa needs to know about the Scorpio? What is something that Teresa needs to strength? Strength comes from your connection to the root of your being, root chakra. So I do think that there's a lot of root chakra and sacral chakra energy. Haha! The flames of destruction will ignite a rebirth. That certainly is Scorpio energy, but this one I find most interesting. Here's the lesson that he has to learn. Vulnerability, showing vulnerability is a sign of strength. Throat chakra. So I do believe he's going to speak up, but that's one of his, you know, that was something that sort of impeded this because he was scared. What are we allowed to know about this connection, please? What are we allowed to know about this connection? So there is, wow, look at this. Talk about sex. Your spiritual awareness is growing, and so too is your sexuality. There's a real strong physical connection between you guys, even though you may not have been in at physical contact recently. Sensuality is heightened, and this has a magical effect on the one you love. A sacred union is reborn. Love is in the present moment. One more. Wow, this is what he has to do. I surrender all negative beliefs that no longer serve me and replace them with loving thoughts and intentions. From this moment on, I will listen only to the voice of love. Your love, that's you, Teresa, is an endless source of inspiration. So I think that, and on the bottom of the deck, we have, notice the word transformed, because that's very associated with Scorpio. You are an angel of light. Before you, I surrender past and future. All that matters is this moment. My heart is transformed every time you are near. So I think you have a phenomenally good effect on this person. I'm telling you guys, Scorpios it's built into their chart. All you have to do is look up Dark Star Astrology and read the descriptions of the first, second, and third decans of Scorpio. They are just very unlucky. It's built into their birth chart. Suffering, trust issues. Uh, the trust issues that they have is the main problem. What is the secret? What is the secret? I'm just reading Teresa's comment. Make a wish video on YouTube. Yeah, no, well, he is there in your energy. He is, and he's thinking about you right now. Okay, let's do 3. What is the secret to Teresa's success in this? In 2 more. In 1 more. All right, here we go. How often this card never comes out, even though it's the whole name of the deck. The universe has my back. I feel like the universe is in support of this connection, first of all. Now, I am unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. And that's the essence of manifestation. So just go for it. And not only that, but the universe is in, guys, you know how often I use this deck. And I'm not sure that I've ever seen that card come out, even though it's the name of the whole deck. Cold split for what Teresa is really, really good at that we could all learn from. Cold split. Sorry, I ruined that. Cold split. Okay, it's right here. Wow. Well, There is a stream of love supporting my dreams. I just think that this is just something that's natural for you. It's there's a stream of you know what I'm embarrassed to say that is a very complicated message. What I think it means is that your dreams are supported by love because your dreams are based on love. You know, I just did another cold spin and I got the Teresa. I do believe that you're a star seed, by the way. I got the one of the cards of the star seed of weightlessness, which is sort of defying the odds of gravity, defying the rules of the 3D. Well, how about this? Kindness. This is all about the Holy Trinity. You're very. This is so Teresa. This woman is so intuitive that she has to wear a veil over her head because her crown chakra is so sensitive. Um, you are a very kind person, Teresa. You're incredible. So, just before I do, Sarah, so I have an exciting announcement to make. So I'm sure you all know that Teresa is she doesn't like it when I say this, but she is a phenomenally good reader, even though her profession is something completely different. Um, so what we're going to do, and what we've done before, is we are going to have what's called the comeback show, because I've been offline for so long, and we're going to have Teresa and myself, two readers. Okay, got 12-12 there, which is really cool. 12-12. That's the moon, the moon. Sorry, the hangman, which is Pisces, Pisces. We're going to have a comeback show, and we're going to have, so you're going to see me, and I'm actually going to be on it, my face, and Teresa. The way that we have to stream it is we're doing it through Zoom, but it will be it will be 100% live. So be looking out for the comeback show, okay, guys? And Teresa, I will email you and coordinate um, when we're going to do it. I'm hoping sometime this weekend, but it's going to be mainly up to Teresa because she's the one with the busy schedule. Okay. All right. So now we're going to do Sarah and Teresa. I love you so much. And by the way, it was Teresa's idea. Teresa and I were just chatting, and I was complaining about how behind I was and everything. And Teresa was the one who inspired me. I knew you were going to do that. You're a great little jumper, you little cutie, and you're so soft and delicious. Oh, she's hugging the camera. Tink is sending love to everybody. Tinkerbell, I love you so much. Do you want to say mom? I swear to God, she was saying mom. Do you want to tell everyone how you say mom? Mom? No, she doesn't want to do it now. Here, let me put you on this comfy pillow. I love you too so much, Teresa. Thank you, honey. Can I put you? Can I put you over on the pillow? Hang on, guys. You need your nails cut. I may have to remove her from. I don't know, close the window, remove her. All right, so we're gonna do Sarah next. Cats are just so wonderful. They are just so wonderful. Okay, so now, yes, Sovereign Star, I will. That's as far as I'm going to promise, okay, because I don't know what's going to happen to my energy. So Sarah and Sovereign Star. Honey, do you see that really comfortable pillow with the silk pillow slip that I put over there for you? You're not tempted to get on that? Now, Sarah, okay. Sorry, guys, just a minute. Now I'm going to have to do something about this. Just a moment, guys, just a moment. All right, everybody. So, Teresa, I will email you probably tonight or tomorrow night just about scheduling our show for the weekend. So, Sarah, how are you, Sarah Ann? You're so welcome, Sovereign Star. I love that. I love that name. Perfect, Teresa. Yay. And thank you for encouraging me. You really got me out of a rut, Teresa, and I really appreciate it. So, how is Sarah Ann Dippity? Sarah Ann Dippity. How are you? I missed you guys too a lot. Hanging in there, me too. Me too. That's exactly what I'm doing, is hanging in there. That's the main thing. That's what the hangman does. So would you like me to just check the general energy around you? Or do you want me to address a specific question? Or do you want me to see what comes out and then we'll address a specific question? Just. Oh, and Sarah, can you give me your thank you for letting me have a, can you give me your astrology? You don't give me the year, just the day and the month. And oh, God love you. You know, she didn't even, I'm sure that you didn't even hear me ask that question. She just wrote it right in. There's no way she would have had time. God love you. I'm going to write this down, make a little cheat sheet. For a plain sheet here. Sorry about this, guys. Here we go. Perfect. All right. So, God, I love it when people know their astrology. It is an absolute. Oops. Oh, hang on now. One thing that I'm not good at is, okay. Oops. Okay. I'm gonna put on my glasses again. Aquarius. Sorry, guys. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Mercury, Saturn. You're not serious. Wow. Amazing. What a birth chart there. Wow. Lot of Aquarius. I'm jealous. I'm an Aries, right? I'm an Aquarius wannabe. A whole lot of Aquarius. We do know that she's Gemini rising. Now, I somehow made my screen smaller. How did I do that? What happens if I go like this? Reset. Ah, that worked. Okay, down, down. Okay. Hang on now. Just a moment now. Let's scroll back up. Sorry about this, guys. Okay, okay, just a minute. Sorry about this. Why won't this let me scroll up? Okay, now I really just ruined something. I should not even be touching this. How do I get out of this now? What did I just do? I don't know what I just did, guys. Okay, I know what I can do. Let me get my other device out. Get my other device out. Now, can I see the live chat on this? Just a moment now. So I can see the screen. Just sorry about this, guys. There's really something wrong with me here. So if I press on this, how do I see the live chat more? I am not a very good techie. Okay, where is the live chat? There it is. Okay, sorry guys, I got it. All right. I got it. Now, I got it. Okay. So you've got Venus in Capricorn, right? Just tell me if I've got everything, if I have anything wrong. Venus in Capricorn, that's good. Am I right about Venus being in Capricorn? Sorry, this. Perfect. Okay. And we've got the moon. And so you've got moon in Aquarius as well? Am I right that the moon is in Aquarius? Excellent. Perfect. All right. So here's what we're going to do, guys. We're just going to see what comes out. And then we may look at some. I'm so pleased that this live is working, by the way, because I'm using my laptop. And I was very worried that it would misbehave. And to tell you the truth, I'm finding that there's no delay, which is great. Anyway, knock on wood. All right. So we're looking at our Aquarius, and she is a second decan Aquarius. The second decan Aquarius, look out, those are the hit the road jack Aquarius, is the Six of Swords. When they're done, they're done. They're done. All right, show me the energy. There's the moon in Aquarius right there. Just give me a moment now. Who is this? Just a moment now. All right, I keep getting Justice, which is interesting. Ooh. What is this Justice card? He's in the Three of Cups. Yeah, so I I see you've been on the receiving end of something unfair. I'm just going to switch decks here just a moment now. Oh, hang on. Oh, I hope I didn't ruin my... Okay. What's happened here? Justice again in another deck. There's been an injustice. What's this just? Who's this? Okay, there's two masculine here. Ooh, and a 5 of wands. There's you. Okay, I'm going to switch decks again. This is interesting. It's the Tower. Justice again. Some kind of a walk away. Roll another deck. Just give me a moment. That King of Pentacles, there he is again. How is he feeling? How is he feeling? He's coming up very prominent, and we've got the past here. You're raising your sword. What is it about the past here that we need to know? How does the King of Pentacles feel? Just thinking about something that you said. Some kind of exposure or truth. I'm going to do a quick Celtic cross. Deck. Can I please see who's feeling emotional? Oh, sorry. Deck upside down. Whoa. Just give me a moment here. I don't know why. Some reversals in this deck. Perhaps those are the only two reversals. All right, show me what's going on around Sarah Ann. You're very psychic. What's going on around here? So it looks like you're departing. There's some kind of silence. Something's. Who's that King of Swords? Okay, so somebody lied. There's a message here. What's this message? It's about. What's this judgment here? Something in the future. What's in the future? Why do we have a Queen of Wands here? Some kind of a decision. What is uncertain, or what is whether or not you're going to leave, or whether or not you're done? Just a moment now. What's judgment? Something in the past. What's in the past? Love. What is she doing? What is the Tower? What is the Tower? Judgment. Maybe you're tearing something down. There's some kind of a walk away. Who's walking away? Okay, who's the King of Cups, please? It's the King of Cups here. Somebody's in love with you, or somebody. Okay, now we have a King of Coins. Looks like King of Coins is someone that you're walking away from. Some kind of. What's happening here in the future? All right, what's this Page of Cups here? Something you're walking away from. You could be walking away from a lie. Who's the Emperor? There's a lot of players here. What's that message? It's about judgment. What is the judgment? Somebody feels bad. Somebody's sad. Somebody's sad to see you go, or somebody misses you. There's something about a family or marriage here. Just give me a second. Boy, there's a lot going on around you. Hang on. All right, so something that was undecided and unfair and possibly discovered is being put to an end. Now, we keep having this King of Coins who's coming up. Who is this King of Coins? Who is in the Seven of Wands? Why do I keep getting Judgment? Who's refusing? Who is behind the Two of Swords? Who's raising their sword? All right, we've got the Two of Pentacles here, which is what I can't figure out. It's something, so it's like somebody is uncertain about something. They're trying to figure something out. They could be in the process of, what is the Two of Pentacles? It could have something to do with a marriage. Somebody has collected some accurate information about something that was concealed. There is somebody very much in love with you here. I keep getting the Two of Cups and the Fool. Now, so this person in the Two of Cups. All right, so the Four of Swords, I can't figure out whether or not that's something concealed or something that's silence between two people. Just give me a second. Boy, this is a difficult one. Hi, Ash. So somebody is very much in love with you, all right? And somebody's thinking about you every single day. Every single day. Now, this may involve a twin flame. Now, so what's the problem? What is the problem? Maybe there's no problem. What is the issue here? There's an obstacle. What's the obstacle? What's the obstacle? It's how somebody treated you. Just a moment now. I may give up in a moment and hand it over to Sarah. What is the bloody obstacle here? Somebody's reminiscing. Somebody doesn't want things to be over. Is somebody... Okay, I'm going to shut up and listen to Sarah. Hang on. I'm just reading Sarah's comment. Hang on. Just a moment, guys. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So I wonder, is that the King of Cups? And it could be why, if you were married to him, that's probably why he's also coming out as the King of Pentacles, not complying with supervised visitation. Oh, yeah. Oh, 4-year-old Kathy there. Yeah, there was a page of Pentacles coming up, and that's usually a Capricorn. Okay. It's not complying with supervised visitation. Okay, what would you like? Do you want to look at what his intentions are? Let's have a look at, why don't we have a look at how he's feeling and what his intentions are, if that's okay. Just hang on 1 second now. I'm just going to go get my beverage, guys. I'll be right back. So what we're going to do is we're going to halo the area here, and we're going to see how this X is feeling about her. The problem is that he still loves you. Okay, so, and we're switching decks here. Hi, Angie. Oh, Sarah. Isn't that cool? Power of Sun. Thank you, Sovereign Star, for that encouragement. All right, so Tanya. All right, here we go. Show me. So Sarah, I'm going to get you to focus on, I hate to ask you to do this, but I'm going to get you to focus on the Scorpio and what he looks like, his facial features, if you can. and just sort of send me a screenshot. This was just kind of a test. I am still doing quickies, like personal readings. But this was supposed to sort of be a test. So the only person I'm doing after this is Sovereign Star, because I've got a ton of stuff that I have to do with the. I've got to figure out how to set up the stream properly so I can have Teresa on for our comeback show. I only meant to be on for 10 minutes. I'll do it right away tonight, Tanya. All right? And I'll do a real good job. Thanks, Sarah. Received. All right, so for that man, God love you, Ash. How is that Scorpio? Thinking and feeling. Yeah, see, he's not sleeping. He's losing sleep. He feels like what he's losing sleep over is the way that he behaved. And he doesn't like the fact, yeah, there's a message here. There's a message here coming from you. How is he thinking and feeling? It could be about the marriage or law, or something having to do with, there's some kind of a realization here that he's having. He's having a realization here, but I don't know who these people are here. He's having a realization that his behavior was really bad. He's looking at the straightforward communication. I love the way you communicate. You communicate in a straightforward manner. Yeah, and he knows that there's some kind of communication. When you communicate with him in a straightforward manner, it enrages him. And it's probably because he knows that you're right. Let's keep going. He's jealous and envious. He doesn't like the thought of you. Savannah, I've been thinking about you. He doesn't like the thought of you being with somebody else. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, what bothers him is when he actually realizes the truth. He hears him being triggered by just the simple truth. It really enrages him. And also, the truth is you were very loyal and stable. Okay, there's 3 coming out here. Yeah, and he's upset because he's lost you. Yeah, he's lost you. Now, he's also, I can see him not showing up here. He was obligated to comply with something. Yeah, he was obligated to comply with something. What was very unexpected was that he lost. Yeah, there's the truth hurt him. The fact that yeah, he does he ever not like authority figures? He did not like. Yeah, it enraged him. So there's some kind of he's still in love with you, by the way. There's some kind of a contract or an agreement here that he's supposed to comply with. There's his marriage, and there's you. Look, yeah, and there's divorce and judgment. The judgment there is, I believe, that judgment. Yeah, and he feels okay. So I don't know if the judge. Just a moment now. There was some comment that the judge made. That this is why justice kept coming up. There was some comment, and it might have even been benign to somebody else. There was some comment that some judicial authority made that made him feel ashamed. By the way, the judicial system is completely on your side here. He really did not expect to I mean, he cannot he's not above the law, and he doesn't like this. And I can see, he argues with judges and authority. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, that makes sense. What Sarah Ann just wrote in, that makes sense. That just killed him, by the way. But the great thing is, it didn't come from you. It came from the bloody judge, right? So he's ashamed of himself. He really is. It made him embarrassed as well. Yeah. That could be the Queen of Swords, the judge. Yeah. So how is he feeling about you? How is he feeling about you? Sorry, something. Okay, so there's some kind of, he wants dominion over you. He wants to choose you. How is he feeling about you? Yeah, he's facing some kind of a truth. How's he feeling about you? See, he loves you. These are the arrows of love. Oh my God. He may want to make, so what he's not telling you here. So he is doing a lot of thinking. Like, this is not somebody sleeping. This is somebody lying down, and he's thinking about how it could have worked. He could have made it work. And at one point, it did work very well. So what does he know that he did wrong? Hang on. What does he know that he did wrong? Yeah, I can see he gets very jealous. Does he know that he did wrong? Well, he was self-interested and authoritarian. Does he know that he did wrong? Does he know that he did wrong? What's he doing there in the Three of Wands? Does he know that he did wrong? Does he know that well, you gave him everything. You were everything. He had everything. He had everything. He had it all. He had it all. He had it all. He had it all, and he loved you. So what does he know that he did wrong? Maybe he doesn't like to admit his wrongs. Well, he didn't appreciate you, but now he is. He didn't appreciate you at all. Also, there's he didn't expand his mind. He was very close-minded. Lack of appreciation. He didn't appreciate his marriage. What does he know that he did wrong? Again, he keeps thinking back about how things could have worked. He could have made things work. And at one point, they did work really well. So he was self-interested. He was a narcissist, basically. He was mean. He said mean. He flew off the handle. He may have been violent. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah. My God. Look at this, guys. Look at him. This is a violent, angry man who can cause damage. And this is her getting away. And she's actually hiding herself. There's her little child there. He drove you away. Drove you away. Jesus. And he may have cheated or something. He may have been drinking. Some kind of he's realizing, yeah, I see it. He didn't appreciate you. He may have been hungover a lot. Yeah. Again, he feels empty without you. He flew off the handle a lot, very jealous, very envious. And it's like there's nothing. Here you are communicating in a very straightforward manner, right? And he flies off the handle. There's something about it's like he's got conquest energy. He doesn't like to get along. Like this is a dream for most people. This is how she communicates, right? Same thing with Teresa. This is let's aim for the same things, right? These are the hours of love, victory, having everything, all desires aligned. And here's him causing drama. It's just like he cannot stand things working. It's just crazy. All right, so let's see what his plan is. This could be scary. Whoa. I'll use my cheat deck for a second. So he does still love you very much. Part of the problem is the feelings that he has for you are overwhelming, and the feelings that he has for you scare him. So I just got this 3 times. It scares me how much I feel for you right now. But that word scared. Savannah says, those who have not healed from chaos cannot find comfort and peace, unfortunately. Savannah is also a reader. She said her channel is awesome. I consult with her all the time for advice. And I just find her words very wise. At the same time, he doesn't want you to give up on him, honest to God. Show me a little bit more. He's afraid to communicate with you openly, so he just goes into this silent treatment thing. Now, here's the real problem. Here's the real problem right here. You deserve better than me. So he's got very low self-esteem. That's a problem. That's a problem. Always a problem. So he's working up the courage to contact you. He wasn't being himself. So don't think for 1 second that he doesn't know how wonderful you are. And if he's not, what he's not saying is this kind of stuff. Please forgive me. So deep down, he knows he's a bad boy. Okay. Savannah, I went through a lull as well. Savannah says, I've not been reading as much lately. Yeah, I had a couple of, let's just call them personal interruptions, and it really threw me off. So you are protected. You know that well. So he thinks about you constantly. So look out, Sarah, because he's planning on, he wants to explain himself to you. He is planning on contacting you again. All right. I do see there's a possibility that he's working on himself. The main problem is the insecurities, and he doesn't know who he is. It's like he was constantly, and here's the other problem. You were the first person to make me feel this way. So he was very much in love with you. And I'm telling you, when you're dealing with Scorpios, they're born with these, yeah, me too, Savannah. Thanks, Savannah. So he does, if it makes any difference, Sarah, he does, like the times that were good, he does think about them and he cherishes them. But I'm telling you right now, the only person he wants is you. And he's got some kind of, he feels like he was in denial for many, many years. He feels incredibly lost without you. He was in and out. I do feel like he's working on his self. He's a bit confused right now, feeling very overwhelmed. So there's something that he's working up the courage to tell you. All right, so I'm seeing that as good. So the only thing is, I do think that he's going to have to do an enormous. Hi, Siobhan. God love you. The only thing is, he's got an enormous. He's kind of lying to himself if he thinks that it's going to be easy and quick to correct these things about himself. You know what I'm talking about? So what I'm worried about is that he may get rejected by you for good, you know, for good reason. Yes, he does, and realize he's not God. Yeah, he needs to surrender to a higher power. You're absolutely right. See a little bit more about. See a little bit more about his what's going on here. Yeah. Thank you, Siobhan. Yeah, nirvana synthesis. The only way things are going to actually work is if this this is like rebuilding yourself, like the beyond, like the Bionic Man, right? Like, yeah, he's got to fix quite a few things. Yeah, and there's the problem. This emptiness here is lack of spirit. So when Sarah Ann said, I feel he needs to let God in, realize he's not God, there's an emptiness here, and that's why the devil came out. It's you know, when you don't have that, when you don't have the the knowledge of who you really are, there's a great big block there. See, it's a block right over his crown chakra. Like a rock. There's no way that he's able to have any downloads from his higher self here. Yeah, so the word nirvana and synthesis keep coming out. And what that means, nirvana is, you know, it's technically, it is the highest state of ascension. However, to get there, you need to literally die, burn yourself down, build yourself back up from the ashes. Now, Scorpios, that's their turf. But, you know, he would really have to devote himself to this. Tell us a little bit more about Scorpio. I feel like you have this. Yeah, look at this. This is what he needs. There's the crown chakra. Peace. In stillness, the answer will be revealed. This is what he's not receiving anything, you know. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You know, beautiful. Letting go. Letting go is not giving up. Sometimes it is the first step towards success. And I feel like that is what Sarah Ann is doing. She's letting go and letting God, you know. Now, this is good. Let your life burst forth from the seeds of creation. So again, here we go. Love is a verb, so make it your most treasured action. And underneath that, we had the card of chakra balance. One thing you could do, we got to do another one. Sarah Ann, can you email me and remind me to schedule a group? It's free, a group chakra clearing, because one thing you can do is pray for him and clear his chakras. From he won't even know that you're doing it. It has an enormous impact on you know, it's enormously it's incredible the effect that it has. And so one of the things that I was doing during the break was I was getting downloads from the Galactics. And one of the things that they were explaining to me is, you've heard of this ripple effect? Well, the ripple effect, when you guys pray for let's say you're praying for one person who is toxic and you're praying for them to heal. What you don't realize that you can do is when you do that, so there's some kind of genetic field, that connects people who are vibrating at the same frequency. So that unhealed Scorpio who is vibrating that frequency, he maybe say there's 500 other men that are you know unhealed, and so they're connected by some kind of a matrix. So when you guys pray for your unhealed person, you're actually healing 500 people, or however many people. And that is the ripple effect, which I never really understood until now. Isn't that incredible? All right, so we're going to get some advice from, I'd love to do a longer reading for you later. I know I promised one other person that I'd do a reading, so I'm going to get some final words of advice. Yeah, incredible. I feel like your prayers are very powerful, Sarah. So Siobhan, I'm going to read your comments now in a moment. So what is the advice for Sarah and Scorpio? Okay, so just one came out. Here we go. Life is constantly changing, yet at its core, it remains the same. Love does not change, it only grows stronger. Change is simply love unfolding its never-ending story. So I feel like what that means is no matter what happens with you and Scorpio, notice how she's sending him all this loving energy and they're actually going through a divorce. The love is actually getting stronger, even though on the outside it looks like a divorce. Isn't that incredible? Bottom of the deck. We are eternally blessed by a profound love, by a sacred union with the great source of light, whose love moves the earth and stars. So the last thing I want to do is I want to show everyone what Sarah Ann is doing right, that we all need to do, what she is doing correctly, what Spirit wants you to know, Sarah, that you're doing correctly in 3. Okay, so in 3. In 2 more. In 1 more. I'm really interested to see this. All right, here we go. Okay, so it's right here. I am the dreamer. These are pretty powerful. I am the dreamer of my dreams. You're incredibly good manifesting. The crown chakra color there. Happiness is my birthright. So again, she's focusing, and I need to do that more. She's focusing on positivity. All that yellowness is positivity. Happiness is my birthright. So she's focusing on love, happiness, and she also knows I'm the dreamer of my dreams. She also knows that these things that she's manifesting, the blueprints are within her. And that is something we all need to remember. Well done, Sarah Ann. Amazing. All right, guys. So the last reading, guys, I just want to explain to you. I actually was just I came on. I only meant to be on for about 10 minutes to test the hey, Gotcha. Did you get the readings that I sent you? I'm always paranoid that they don't go through. Anyway, so we're gonna do Sovereign Star last. I just want to let everyone know. I came on just to test the technology, and we are going to be having what's called a comeback show with Teresa doing oh goodness, with Teresa on with me as the co-reader. So I just have to figure out how to do it, because we have to hook up another streaming service so we can have her on, because with this new set that I have, the feature Go Live Together, it isn't available. It was only available on my phone, which is not operating right now. Thank you for the heart, JW. All right, so we're just going to take about a 60-second break, and then we're doing the last reading, which is Sovereign Star, and there will be more lives. And guys, remember that I'm doing personal readings. In fact, that's mostly what I have been doing. So feel free to email me at any time to order a personal reading. So I'm just going to mute the volume for 1 second, and then we're going to do Sovereign Star. All right. Hi, I'm going to type in my email right now. Just a moment now. Okay. And make sure you copy and paste because it's a bit of a long email. AMABE. Okay, so that's my email. Aww. So if anyone wants to order a personal reading, just send me an email and I'll email you back with all of the possibilities. All right. So I would love to read you all, but I really want to figure out the technology so I can have Teresa on, and we're going to do a live comeback show as soon as we figure out how to stream it. It actually has to be done through another streaming service. Yeah. It's great having Capricorn in your chart, especially when you have Venus in Capricorn like Sarah Ann does. It keeps you really stable relationship-wise. You're so welcome, my love. I look forward to following your situation. All right, so Sovereign Star, how are you? And can I have your, I know you probably already, I know you probably already typed it in, but is Sovereign Star still here? Thank you, Angie. Is Sovereign Star still here? There you are. So can you, don't worry about the year. Don't give me the year. Can you give me, good girl. All right. Wow, holy guac, look at all the Aquarius. I'm jealous. Okay. All right. What's the ascendant? What's the rising sign? Sorry, Sovereign Star. Sorry, I'm an idiot. Sun, Moon, Mercury, Saturn, Venus, Mars. Uranus. Pisces rising, excellent. Okay. Now, Would you like me to, what would you like me to do? Some people have a specific question, others want to just see the energy around them. It's totally up to you. So whenever you're ready, Sovereign Star, let me know what you'd like me to do. Excellent. Okay. Can I have the specific question? Okay. All right. So now, you know that I don't believe that the future is, she's asking about her immediate future, which is a little bit easier. Because I believe that the future, at any moment in time, there are a massive number of possibilities, permutations, and combinations. But she's asking about the immediate future, which is a little bit easier. So I'm rolling a deck here. Well, looks like there's something big. Buy a lottery ticket. I keep getting the Ace of Pentacles. I'm going to roll another deck. Somebody may also be coming to you to apologize. There's a masculine in your energy as well. Immediate. And I do see you kind of you're bracing yourself here. Some kind of major, it's like I also get the Two of Wands, so this can be a brand new beginning, a choice. I'm just going to keep rolling other decks. Yeah, there's some huge change coming in. Huge. And it can be a victory. So I'm getting the Chariot over and over. Just give me a moment. So I believe that somebody's going to be contacting you. There's someone who wants to be with you. There's someone who feels inspired by you. Someone really misses you. There's some kind of a wish coming true here. There's something that's destined. By the way, I don't know if this has anything to do with the future, but there's someone from your past. Um, uh, they're missing you. Um, they feel like somebody may be coming from a distance. There may be somebody that you haven't uh, spoken to in a long time. There's some kind of second chance coming up. I don't know if this has to do with what's coming up in the near future, but this is real. There's something that's destined. There's something that's destined. Holy moly. Something's going to be repaired. Something's going to be fixed. There is this could be a new person. There's something that's destined. I don't normally say that ever. I always say nothing is destined. All right, so there's some kind of huge opportunity coming in. I keep getting all these aces: Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Um, so let me tell you something now, Sovereign Star. With this thing that's coming in the immediate future, you should be expecting it and be prepared for it, because one of the things about this Ace of Wands is that timing, when it comes in, there's something important about accepting it at the right time. So the problem is, a lot of people think, oh, well, no, it's never going to happen. So they're not prepared to accept it. So expect that this is coming in, and make up your mind about whether or not you want it. And if you do, the timing is everything. Okay, don't dilly dally. I don't think you're gonna. I don't think you'll dilly dally. But the only reason why the timing could be off is if you're not, if you think, oh no, it's never going to happen. Okay, so there is something happening here. Um, so I can't figure out whether this is in love or career, because I'm getting both. I am seeing that you're feeling it. All right. I am seeing that you're feeling this. I keep getting this card, which in the Wildwood, it's called the Mirror. It's supposed to be the Hanged Man, but this woman knows that something's coming in. She can actually feel it. All right. So there is that you're not, and you may have, I don't know if this is a dream or a message from God or something, but this is the Wren and God speaking to each other. It's information. It's like a little hint that something's coming in. All right. So your ancestors may also be trying to speak to you. No, it's huge. It's huge, and it's something that's going to work beautifully. I have a King of Pentacles wolf howling at the moon. It's the King of Stones. Oh, so that's why and here we go again with the Ace of Pentacles, except that in this deck, it's beautiful. It's the Ace of Stones. It's the foundation of life. This is something huge. Okay? And it does look like it's coming in fast. Somebody is working toward this. And there's something, there is no doubt in my mind. There is no doubt in my mind I'm also getting the shaman. It's a very powerful card in this deck. It's incredible. And here we go again with the, remember when I said there was a Two of Wands? It's coming out in this deck as well. So it's a decision that's already been made. Okay. It has something to do with the masculine. So this is really cool. My God, I'm getting the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. I'm getting the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands over and over again. So you must feel this coming in. You must feel it. Just reaching over for this other deck. Oh no. Ah. Is that right? Ten of Pentacles, I got that several times. And now we have the Empress here. Everything you've ever wanted. Okay, I'm going to stop right here because I don't want to jinx this. I've got the King of Pentacles and the Empress, so it could be a Virgo. There's the King of Pentacles, doesn't cheat. This is a very stable, stable masculine. All right. And you're coming up as the Empress here. What is she feeling? Okay, guys, we better stop. We've got the Lovers and the King of Pentacles. So it doesn't matter really what this is. It's the right spiritual choice. The Lovers has everything: fire, earth, air, water, and spirit. And on top of that, it's approved of by the archangels. So it could be a contract, it could be a commitment. Obviously, it could be a very, very passionate, loving connection. And it could be all of the above. All right. It could be all of the above. Now, why is this coming in? Why is this coming in for Sovereign Star? Why is this coming in? Why? My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. But also, you're very healed. This is a really important card because part of being healed and being able to give love and having that source of love is allowing yourself to do the following. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. It's like tracing it, facing it, and erasing it. So you've really it's like you've vacuumed out all of the shadows inside you, and you've allowed all these feelings. So when you do that, they don't come up and infect any future connections. The other thing is that your energy is very positive. The reason why this is coming in is because, and I do find that your energy is beautiful, Sovereign Star. So what's coming in for her is something that matches her energy. My energy creates my reality. And so the energy that she's giving out is beautiful. And so she's being rewarded. It's coming back to her. So, and also she has the ability to focus on the good things. And and I just want to say something, just something that I've learned this year. When it comes to manifesting, please don't ever feel like you have to force yourself to feel happy. I was really corrected. But yeah, look at this. Sovereign Star says for the last 2 years, I've been doing nonstop shadow work and reprogramming my mind to an abundance mindset. And I bet the part of that was doing some gutting out as well. So the Galactics corrected me in a download one night, sort of not a criticism, but a correction, because I said one night, apparently, that a sign of somebody who's really, truly uh, at a high level of spirituality is someone who's in the energy of temperance. There, but no, actually, it's necessary, the healing process. It's necessary to allow yourself to allow the darker feelings to flow through you. It's like processing. It's like your body processes poisons and things. And the yeah, well. It sounds like you're doing really well, Siobhan. Yeah. Um. So So don't ever feel like you have to force yourself to be happy. I like to call it trace it, face it, and erase it. Sometimes what I do is I sit down if I'm feeling insecure or I'm anxious or something, and I make a list of all the things that I fear, everything, and make sure your list, make sure it's all there. And then what you do is you go through it, and I use this technique um, that I've learned from Susan Jeffers from Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. And basically, you look at the worst that could happen, and you find a way of of seeing that find a way of making, not just making peace with it, but seeing that it could be a good thing. You might think that that sounds crazy, but it can be done. And once you've done that, what happens is you've vacuumed out all the fear. So your subconscious mind won't go back to it, and then you won't have to force yourself to feel good. Then the only other thing that that you need to do after that is to train your mind, because of course mind is just, it's just like a widget, right? It doesn't really have a soul. The mind will run itself, so it'll start running a negative dialogue. And so what you do is you just take some yellow stickies, and in every room of your house or your apartment, just put positive thought. And and that's after you do the gutting out. So then when you look at the yellow sticky, it all it does is it reminds you to think about, what am I thinking about right now? Oh my God, how did that happen? And you just do a course correction. And after about 2 weeks, yeah, master the mind or it will master you. Well spoken. Think of the mind as this high performance sports car that if you take your hands off the wheel, it could drive right into it needs to be driven. You need to know how to discipline it. Savannah says denying any single emotion is actually denying all of them. Yeah, because they are all connected. Yeah. It's so important. Yeah. What Savannah just said is just pretty much the key to everything. Um, you really do have to allow yourself to just go right into it, face it, just head right face on, you know, and look at it and allow yourself to go right into it. When I was a little girl, I used to have some really bad dreams, scary dreams. And do you know what I realized? I came up with a little method of what I would do, believe it or not, is before I would go to bed, I would think through every detail of the bad dreams that I had, every single detail. And as long as I brought it to my conscious awareness, I wouldn't have the bad dream. Now, I don't know how to explain that. But what I did find is that if I forgot one of the monsters, if I forgot to think about one of the monsters, that would be the very thing that I would dream about. So it is important to process things in the conscious mind. Look at it. Yeah, it's just a monster. Okay, that's just something that happens to everybody. And there's all sorts of when it comes to God, we could go on forever, but one of the things that people really struggle with is the self-esteem thing. And the self-esteem thing, it's very simple. It just comes from the logical mind. So the logical mind tells you, well, if I was treated so badly, if these people think I'm so bad, or if I was, abused or whatever, the logical mind will say that you deserved it. So I have a little trick for that. Excuse me, hang on one second. Savannah says, my favorite line was, oh, well, yep, that sucked, but life is still going on. And so next thing, please. Yeah, exactly. Think of the Monty Python skit where the two soldiers are fighting each other, and the guy gets his arm sliced off, and he says, "A mere flesh wound." But yeah. So what you do with the logical mind is you think about the reality is we know that babies, that when a baby is born, it's just a soul that it's shown up, isn't anyone happy that I'm here? It's a soul that's shown up. Um, and we all know I think all of us can agree that baby deserves, you would want the baby to have food and to be cuddled a little bit and feel like it's not alone. Well, then why is it that 3 or 4 days later, some of these babies are found with bruising all over their mouths, where mothers are shoving bottles into or they're already abused? Well, okay, logical mind, explain that. We know that what that proves is that for no reason at all, people can be the subject of terrible abuse and hatred, and they've done nothing wrong. We know that. So now the logical mind has got a problem, because now it can no longer tell you that it means anything that you were treated badly. Okay? It has nothing to do with you and what you really deserve in your self-worth. Yeah. Yeah. So, well, all the devil all the devil is, don't be afraid, because the devil, remember, and it's really important for all of us to remember this. When you see a 5-pointed star, a pentagram, you can think of each point being fire, earth, air, water, and spirit. Okay, and usually the pentagram is standing upright like this. Okay, so fire, earth, air, water, spirit is up there. Okay, so that's it. That's everything. Now I'm going to explain to you why no one really needs to fear the devil, and there's really no such thing. Let me just try and demonstrate this. Okay, there's the lovers. And where's my little devil? He's in here somewhere. There's my little devil. All right. Now, do you know that all the energy that's in this card, in the devil, all of it is in this card as well. All of it. We have we have 5 elements in this card and 4 in this one, and I'm going to explain to you why. Have a look at the pentagram on the devil's head. What's wrong with that? It's upside down. So when it's right side up, you can see the pentagram there. We have fire, earth, air, water, and spirit at the top. Problem is, spirit gets dumped out. It's empty. So there is no spirit. There's no love in this card. There's no life. So there's people who are afraid because they don't know. They think that all there is all they see. Yeah. So it's a lack. It's a lack of love. It's all fear. And so, and fear begets envy and hatred and jealousy, and it's all fear. And makes people do really crazy things, you know. So that child, that that baby with the bruising around its mouth, that innocent child, could grow up to be a murderer, because there was no love there. There was no love. And it's as simple as that. So, what do you think of that? Yeah, it's a void. Yeah, a void is exactly what it is. Now, let's get a card for all of us, okay? What is the one thing that we all need to work on, all of us? Oh, I love this. Geez, you guys are very advanced. Well, we need to turn our fear of change into excitement for change. So again, it's kind of what, kind of what I was talking about with Susan Jeffers. There's nothing to fear. Take all the things that you fear and realize that, holy moly, this something really good is going to happen as a result of this. And secondly, I just think that we all need to meditate a little bit more. Peace. In stillness, the answer will be revealed. And all of you are very advanced. Your crown chakras are really open. So, and you're all very psychic. Your answers are coming from your higher self, or coming from God, Allah, Buddha, whatever your higher, whatever you. I cannot get that thing to focus. Can't get it to focus. I'm gonna get it to focus before we sign up. Come on, camera, could you focus, please? There we go. Stillness, the answer will be revealed. Guys, there's such high energy. Very, very, very high vibrational energy on the channel right now. So I feel very blessed to be in your company. So I am going to, let's end off with a prayer. All right, so all right, please allow something really awesome to happen for all who are on our live chat right now. Some little surprise that you didn't expect. Something really good tonight and something really good tomorrow. And anything, any plans that you have, they are going to be successful. And you don't need to worry about how. It is going to happen. And I think right now we're going to do, where your energy is so high, let's just do a global prayer. First of all, for Mother Earth, that she's able to repair herself and ascend into the 5D. And I know you guys are all ascending into the 5D. Allow yourself to be calm as you walk through any storm. Hold your head up high. Don't be afraid of the dark. Please allow all animals to be treated lovingly. Anyone who has any kind of authority or care for any animal, allow them to love those animals the same way that I love Kit Kat. Allow them to suddenly feel empathy and love toward those animals. And allow anyone who has care of any baby or children right now to make sure that they're fed properly. And finally, that really awesome things come to you guys. Things that better than you even expected. Miracles happening. And allow our bond to strengthen, their family here. And allow us to keep having technical successes with their lives. Amen. Thank you so much. This has been absolutely beautiful, guys. You guys are all extremely talented, very, very high vibrational. And I know that you've been through difficulties. That's how you get to where you are. God love you. Thank you, Siobhan, so much. And go ahead. Thank you so much, Nettie. My heart is pounding right now. That's how powerful that you guys did a phenomenally good job with that prayer. So we shall meet again. And I'm so grateful to have you guys in my life. Okay. Angie says, abundance and love, let it be so. Amen. Okay, God love you guys. Good work, good work. God love you. Good night, Savannah. Good night, Siobhan, Sovereign Star, Nettie, Angie, and Sarah.